So welcome back to the channel and to yet another small scale battle that I'm going to be doing here in Rome 2. I am setting up yet another historical, well, semi-historical battle here. We're going to do Rome versus Carthage. So I already selected the map, but I'll show you where it is, obviously right here just outside of Carthage. I've been watching a lot of videos about the First, Second, and Third Punic Wars, where the first one I don't really count that much as a war. It was just like one battle, and then they were like, okay, we're out of this. But, so, anyways, I digress. So we're going to actually do another small scale like skirmish, but this time we're not going to do a town or settlement assault. We're going to go sit right out here on the fields in the plains, and we're going to fight Carthage. So let's get in here to the army. Again, I think I'm just going to take this legatus unit. I don't see much of a difference between that and the general bodyguard. Well, the armor's actually a lot. You know what? Screw it. Let's take the more expensive guy. So, melee infantry. We, of course, have to get the legionaries. What else do we have? Gladiators? Hastati? The Hastati are a classic. Legionary cohort. Okay. What's the difference there between... Oh, we got Principes as well. Okay, so legionaries, 48. And 75 on that melee defense. Or 53, sorry. You know what? Going with legionaries. You can never go wrong with legionaries. That's how Rome did it. That's how we're going to do it. So, another thing I'm going to do here is try to boast more of a field army that Rome would have had. So, I'm not going to sit here and get, like, archers and slingers. They didn't really do that, especially at the beginning of their time. They would have some levies or some velites. Nothing crazy. But that's just how warfare was back in the day. It was mainly just infantry. They didn't sit there with ranged units and just really make that the biggest part of their army. So let's see. Do we want velites or levies? Shots per minute. You know, they're just so much more expensive, these velites. We're just going with the levies. Their morale is pretty crap, but that's okay. So the other thing that we're going to get here is a decent amount of cav. Well, I'm looking at the funds that I have remaining, and I realize that might not be an accurate statement. I did want to get at least 2 units of cav, so that I can have them, because this is a field battle. It's a pitched battle, and being able to move on the flanks is going to be important. However, I am seeing we are low on money. So, let's see. I do like flanking my legionaries with some Hastati, but if we take one of the legionaries out, which I don't want to do, and replace it with 2 Hastati, oh, we're still down. Get rid of 1 Hastati, so we have 280 left. You know what? I'm trying to keep this realistic, so I'm gonna... No. We need levies. Now, what can I get for 200? Oh, here we go. Spear infantry. Vigiles. There we go. Not good a unit, but hey, it's something. We need bodies on the line. So, one of the other things, I'm going to pretty much rely on my cavalry here. However, I really want some of my legionaries to sit there and just... Oh, look at that. Perfect. I used all my money, but I'm upgrading my legionaries here because I want them to sit and fight on the line. I don't want them to falter. I need them to stay there so that I can get around with my cav and just cause havoc. Alright, let's get this battle started. So I did not realize I chose nighttime for this battle. I didn't think I did that. But we're going to roll with this. So... let's get everybody set up here. We're going to toggle the guard mode just so people aren't trying to run away from me. And let's get the front line set up here. So, I want all 4 of these guys. I have no idea who's who. Okay, so I think I want my Vigiles towards the center a little bit. I know they're going to crash. So, or I know they are not going to hold formation as long as like my Hastati and stuff. So, I'm a little more okay with them being in the middle, because I will sit there and reinforce them. So I do want to keep the high ground, if possible. It is tempting to try to just like run for this, but I think I'm just going to keep this open plain over here. So let's form these guys up on the side. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm going to actually put this a little wider, just so we... Oh, man. Okay, back up. this way we're covering more of an area. I am going to take 1 unit of cav, and I'm going to put them over here on the hill, and my next unit of cav I'm going to flank on this right side. Again, that's just how they kind of really would have historically done it, a little bit more. The levies do technically need to go in front. Yeah, I don't really have the space for that, but I'll move them in front. It's fine. And the legionaries. You're saying, what are you doing with the legionaries? Where are they? Well, they're going to be in the back here. They're going to sit in the back, and they're going to plug holes when they come up, because this line is not going to hold, and I know that for a fact. And of course, the general, we got to bring the general over. So that's okay. But yeah, so I'm going to bring these levies out towards the front. Again, keeping it semi-historic here. And then I'm going to keep the legionaries in the back as well. So let me actually, you know, I can just move these guys right now. I'd rather have my formation good to start rather than trying to sit there and fix it while the battle is going. Probably going to break these battle groups once I start this battle anyways, but okay. And then I'm also going to toggle the fire at will off on these guys, because I do not want them to just randomly shoot their ammo. I kind of want to have a say in that. So I think we're good. Let's get this battle started. And they can't see me at all.
This is a moment when fate calls to us. Let us cast aside caution.
I want to move this over. Resume. So let's get this started here. Yeah, there we go. I want everybody to walk. Please walk, guys. Please walk. We need to conserve our energy here. Okay, so this is, considering I still can't see anybody, this is telling me that these guys very likely are just sitting over here behind this hill. However, I'm still going to be very cautious and move up slowly towards this front part to see if I can find them just like sitting out in the plains here. Again, I'm pretty certain they're just sitting. Oh, what's this? Oh, defensive positions. This is a pitched battle. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to turn and pivot my army. I don't want to just fight them on their defensive positions, because that would be kind of stupid. So let's pivot and go this way. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go this way. And again, we're gonna walk here, because I'm not letting them take my energy away. So let's let these guys walk for a second. So now you may be asking yourself, why am I bothering to just walk everywhere I'm going here? Well, the short answer is I don't want my troops to get tired. If I sit there and run the whole time, especially because of where I started these guys all the way back here. I came all the way over this hill, and now I pivoted them then here. Now I have to walk all the way up here. It just takes a lot of energy out of the guys, and I want my guys to be fresh. Especially considering they're fighting against a defensive position here, but we can go ahead and check out what these guys have. So they're mimicking me in the sense of javelin men. So their skirmishers are towards the front. Then they have actual infantry, and then their more advanced infantry in the back. Is that all they have? They have 1 unit of cav, and their general is also cav. So I think I have the mobility advantage on them. However, they have completely defended this right flank, and they're sitting on top of a very steep hill that is going to be a little tough to advance against. However, this is Rome. Rome can do whatever Rome wants to do. So we're going to sit here and just advance very, very slowly on these guys, because... oh no, we're running. We're running. We're going to advance on these guys, and I'm actually going to pull my levies back, because they are going to just get absolutely murdered by those javelin men. But then again, so is my troops at the front. So let's move up a little bit here, and I am going to break formation in a second with my cavalry. Oops, did not. Man, these guys go fast. Oh wait, I'm in 4 times speed, that's why. I was like, whoa, why are they running so fast? I'm gonna break formation with my cav over here. I'm going to bring these guys over to the side. And I'm going to bring these guys up a little higher.
Roma invicta!
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now what I'm doing there is I'm spreading out my cavalry so that I can really pincer them. I do want to move up my levies. Okay, okay. What is he doing?
General!
Come on, go after my cav. So I'm going to move up just my levies.
Orders ready. Levies!
There we go. I'm going to move up my levies to attempt... I just know they're going to get murked when they go up here. But I'm going to give it the old college try. Because, you know, this is how they did it, so...
Gives us strength.
Escape, hang on. I need to refix my battle formations.
Astarte!
Stadi, where is my Chari?
Brave
There he is.
Romans to a man.
Let's move these guys up.
Mandata ready and waiting.
Yep, let's fire on those guys.
Equites!
Bring up some of our horsemen here. And he's mirroring my cab over here. The legionaries obviously need to advance.
Happy to serve Rome.
Walk those guys, because they don't need to really be there right now.
Missile infantry at your command.
Oh no, they got me to move. They got me to move.
Advance at
That was smart. Okay, come on. Form up, form up. Need to hit these guys hard.
proud Romans all.
Let's get these guys going up there.
Equites!
And I am gonna send my infantry in a second here.
Yours to command.
Man, those guys are smart. They're getting up there. They're getting close. Legionaries.
Legionaries!
Let's get up here.
Quick march! Ready and waiting.
What are you guys firing at? Yeah. Keep firing at those guys.
Loose! Equites!
And I want to bring my cav up a little closer in case I need to get these guys engaged. Same thing on this side. General, you get up there.
Your orders.
We're going to go right behind them. We're going to go straight behind these guys. Yeah, can you guys fall back a little bit? You're breaking up these guys' formation.
Sons of Mars.
Why are you walking?
The men are wavering.
Who's wavering? Yeah, you guys get out of here. What are you doing?
Missile infantry. Take aim.
Oh my gosh. Can you guys actually do what I'm telling you to
One of our
do?
units has used all its ammunition.
Levies. Extempo. Equites.
Alright, there we go. So hopefully these guys are... Yeah, there we go. So now I'm getting some movement with the cav. And I'm actually not even going to go after the general. I'm just going to get his equites out of there.
Allied troops.
Turn and face them. Yep, that's a tough charge.
Missiles ready and waiting.
However, I'm going to actually try to get these guys right here on the flank to start shooting at those cavalrymen. I'm going to bring my legionaries up a little higher. Get these levies out of there. Oh no, get out of there, equites. You're going to lose that fight. They're still winning over here on the side. Let's target these guys right in the side. There we go. And again, they're just walking because they want to die. They're just walking. Who are you guys fighting? Okay, you guys got no ammo, so let me bring you back out of the way. Okay, these guys are still firing. I believe they're going to come after my cav in a second here. Yeah, it's exactly what they're going to do. So, we're getting there. These guys still have not break. Oh my god, there's 85 of them left. I don't understand that at all. So, let's have you guys start shooting here. I don't think my cav is going to win this engagement, but that's okay.
Romans ready for duty. Missile infantry ready.
You guys are just going to... Come on, let me click them. So we're going to get these guys out of here. We're going to fall back with them. And... Oh, wait. We got to make sure these guys do not come back, because those javelin men will tear my cav apart. So we got to get out of there with them. Yep, keep falling out of there. We'll start shooting the hoplites, because why not? And, yeah, make sure these guys rout from the field, man. Holy crap, they have their whole unit of swordsmen just running after me.
Proud Romans all.
Fall back, levies, fall back. keep going. Why did you stop? Okay, so the cavalry engagement is not
Our
really
men
doing the
flee
best
the
here.
field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay, they're out of there. They've broken. They're gone. So let's reroute these guys around. Oh no. So I have not been paying attention here. This is a poor performance on my part.
Our men flee the field of
We're gonna
battle.
reform this line with
This
these
is a shameful
legionaries
display.
and pull our guys back. I'm gonna get my general over here. Get these Hastati out of there. They're just gonna die. So we'll mess up these hoplites from behind. I'm gonna bring my cavalry around the sides there. Oh, I can't even route these guys back in. Okay, they're getting engaged. That's not even a choice. So, infantry-wise, I'm definitely winning this
Our men
battle.
flee the field of battle. This is a shameful
However,
display.
come on, guys. Yeah, they returned. I want you guys to just sit there and shoot these guys in the back. General, get up there and inspire your troops. We are going to lose that fight so fast. Let's see if we can salvage our cavalry. I doubt it. Okay, so our legionnaire is going to sit here and hold. These guys are fighting. We're going to keep moving up. I want you to target these guys. Make sure they don't come back. Cav, yeah, keep running. Keep running. No, don't rout. Keep running.
Our men
They're,
flee
yeah,
the
they're
field
done.
of battle.
And that's okay. I wasn't expecting anything different. Let's see if we can even do anything with this. I'm going to try to just charge his general. I doubt he's going to sit here. Okay, we got a couple hits on there. Alright, so we caused those guys to completely rout. I'm going to bring my levies back through here. Oh, wow, we did engage with the cavalry of the general. That's fantastic. Alright, these guys are still fighting a good fight. The Libyan infantry is really good. So I'm not surprised that's kind of a meat grinder, but this is great. So we just won over here, and we now have to reform. So these guys are going to go for our side. That's A-okay. Actually, can you guys form back up? Form back up. I want to make sure you guys are in a good formation.
The battle is turning in our favor.
I don't know what those guys are doing.
Our general is under attack.
I don't know. I doubt my general's going to win this battle, so I'm going to get him out of there. Nice. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to just completely encapsulate his troops so that they literally can't get anywhere. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, he's running right into my back. Yep. That's a good move. That's a good move. So we're going to go in there and flank around. We're going to turn about, and we're going to completely trap these guys so that they cannot get anywhere. So now they're trapped between my two units. I'm going to bring this fresh unit of legionary, not fresh, but I'm going to bring this very large unit of legionaries, and they're just going to plug this gap. Ain't no one's escaping from here. There we go. And now his general's going to flee. However, I don't think we're going to catch his general, so I'm going to call it here. We did do okay in this battle. We definitely could have done better. We took a lot more losses than we really needed to. But let's take a look at the stats. Alright, so here we go. So we deployed 1,400 and we lost 700. Wow, that's big. So the Cav took a real big beating. Again, I did not use them really properly over there. I kind of just threw them at the Carthaginian cavalry and hoped they did better when they were just clearly outmatched. What did they have? Noble Cav. Yeah, they were just outmatched. There was no way they were going to win that. The levies and the other unit of levies didn't do too hot either, but they did get a decent amount of kills. Again, they're not really a good ranged unit, so it's not like I was expecting them to do too much there. And then we have the Hastati down here at the bottom. Wow, my legionaries actually ranked up in that fight. Again, this is that unit of Hastati that kind of sat in there and took the brunt of their infantry force the entire time. So I'm not surprised that they took such a beating. But all in all, not bad. What did we have? 721 losses. We only had 3 kills to friendly fire, whereas they had 4. So not bad. But again, good battle. I hope you enjoyed it, and leave a like, just leave a comment if you want me to keep making these videos. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next one.